There comes a quiet moment in every man's life when he sits in a doctor's office and realizes his body carries more stories than words ever could. At that moment, many men over 60 feel a mix of pride, fear, loneliness, and unspoken worry. Not because they are weak, but because they have spent a lifetime being strong. If you are watching this, you may be carrying questions you have never said out loud. You may feel unsure about your health, uncertain about the future, or simply tired of explaining yourself. Today, this message is for you. Not to correct you, but to gently support you. Because how you speak to your doctor can quietly shape how well you are heard, cared for, and understood. Many men over 60 walk into the clinic thinking they should not complain. They say, "It's nothing, just part of getting old." Perhaps you have said this before. A small ache in the chest, a constant fatigue, a pain that has been visiting for months. You wave it away because you have always pushed through discomfort. But aging does not mean you must suffer in silence. When you dismiss your symptoms, you deny yourself the care you deserve. The lesson here is simple but powerful. Your pain matters. Your discomfort is not a burden. Speaking honestly is not weakness. It is wisdom earned through years of living. Some men say, "I don't want to bother you, doctor." This often comes from kindness and humility. You may have spent your life putting others first, not wanting to take up space. I once knew a man who delayed mentioning dizziness because he felt the doctor was too busy. Months later, it turned out to be something that could have been addressed early. The quiet truth is this: you are not a bother. Your health is the reason that doctor is there. Allowing yourself to be helped is not selfish. It is an act of self-respect. Another common phrase is, "I stopped taking the medicine." Often it is said casually, sometimes with embarrassment. Perhaps the side effects were uncomfortable, or you felt better and thought it was no longer needed. Many men were raised to handle things on their own. But medications are conversations, not commands. If something does not feel right, your doctor needs to know. The lesson here is trust, not blind trust, but honest partnership. Your voice completes the picture of your care. Some men quietly say, "I'm fine," when they are anything but. Fine can hide loneliness. Fine can hide sleepless nights, anxiety, or a heavy heart. I remember a retired man who said he was fine, yet his eyes told another story. When he finally spoke about his loneliness, it was the first step toward healing. Emotional health is part of physical health. Your feelings deserve the same attention as your blood pressure or your heart rate. And then there's the sentence spoken with resignation. What's the point at my age? This one carries the deepest weight. It may come from loss, regret, or the feeling that your best years are behind you. But this belief quietly steals hope. Aging is not an ending. It is a chapter filled with reflection, meaning, and quiet strength. The lesson here is dignity. You are still worthy of care, comfort, and improvement. At every age, if you are listening and recognizing yourself in these words, know this: your life has value far beyond productivity. You have endured struggles others will never see. You have loved, lost, worked, sacrificed, and learned. Any fears you carry about aging, illness, or being alone are understandable. There is nothing shameful about needing support. There is no failure in asking for help. You are allowed to soften now. You have earned that right. Here are a few gentle steps you can take, not all at once, just one at a time. Before a doctor visit, write down what you truly feel, even if it seems small. Speak honestly, even if your voice shakes. Share one emotional concern, not to complain, but to be understood. After your appointment, take a quiet walk or moment of reflection, reminding yourself that caring for your health is an act of self-respect. And if loneliness feels heavy, consider reaching out to one person, a family member, an old friend, or even yourself through journaling or quiet prayer. As this message comes to a close, remember this: aging does not make you invisible. It makes you seasoned, thoughtful, and deeply human. Your voice still matters. Your health still matters. And your presence in this world still has meaning. You are not fading. You are becoming wiser, gentler, and more deeply yourself. If this message brought you comfort, consider joining our community. You are not alone. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Graceful Aging for more gentle wisdom and new videos that support your journey.